Hi Erik.
Hi.
Can you give us an update on the injury situation first, particularly Rasmus Højlund and your goalkeeper Andre Onana?
Andre is okay. He stepped in training today. He's good. Rasmus still, I think it's a close finish. He's training. He's down, or he's outside. He's making very good steps, and we have to wait till tomorrow. Then we will make a final decision.
In terms of other injuries, is there any timescale yet on Luke Shaw's injury and when he might be back?
Luke Shaw will be available for Sunday. He will be in the squad.
That's excellent news. In terms of the fixture itself, your form in the Premier League at least is the best in the country right now. So perhaps some of the headlines are not quite what they seem. In terms of the form in the Premier League, do you feel you have turned the corner in recent games?
Definitely, we have seen a turning point. We have seen that how we deal with certain situations that we built on a certain foundation, and now we have to build on. And we go in a massive month, and we are really looking forward with confidence because, as you say, in the Premier League, everyone is winning from everyone, and there are no easy games for no one. So every team will drop points, but the last 5 games we won 4, and that gives us confidence to go in the next games.
How difficult do you think it's going to be at Everton on Sunday? They've lost their 10 points. Their supporters are very angry. You're banned from the technical area. How difficult is it going to be to manage that game?
But it's always about us, and I can see the opposition, and I can see they are mad. But then finally, it's about us. So if they are mad and that's their fuel, we have to match those standards. And when we match the standards, we have a very good chance to win the game.
You then have to go to Galatasaray. You then have to go to Newcastle. Tests of temperament and maybe mental strength as well as the physical side. How difficult is it to coach your players and get them prepared mentally as well as physically?
Yeah. We started early today with that. And then we go in a week, very condensed. We play 3 games in 6 days, and as a group, as a squad, we have to deal with that.
What do you mean by dealing with it and preparing for it? Do you speak to them about it?
Of course, and we have a plan, a strategy for it, and we make the players aware, and they have to take responsibility in it. But especially, it's about cooperation.
Damien.
How significant is Luke Shaw's return, Erik, in terms of leadership on the pitch and the balance of the team?
You can mention many things. You can mention his physique. You can mention his technical ability, his leadership. Yeah, it's clear. A long time in the season, we didn't even have a left fullback. So we are very happy he's back. So that's a good sign. But he will help us that we are more stable. I'm sure of that.
And given the atmosphere at Everton, are you going to have a special word with your players about maintaining discipline and not perhaps getting carried away with the intensity of the occasion?
Yeah, but I think we should also we step forward in that recently, and this season we make some steps there. We have a good form. We also have a good away form. We have a strong belief. We know what we have to do to have the platform to win games.
Yep.
Hi Erik, can I ask about Johnny Evans and how he's getting on? I know he missed the Luton game. Is he in contention for Sunday? And can I ask about Raphael Varane? There have been reports of disagreements with him. Can you clarify what the situation is there?
No. So to Johnny, he's on the way back. He's not ready for Everton, but will not take long. Rafa Varane, I don't know where you're talking about. It's rumours. It's a very important player, but there's internal competition, and that should be in a top club as we are. There is internal competition, and when you have to decide on 2 players who do brilliant, Rafa Varane and Harry Maguire, you have to make a choice for that position.
Thank you.
I think it's 13 goals in 12 league games. Is there an acceptance now that you may need to get in a new goal scorer in January, strengthen the attack?
I'm confident we will get a point. Our players are able to score goals, and they showed it already. Ressi scored last season 30 goals. Rasmus Højlund scored 5 goals in Champions League. This is massive. And not many players across Europe who can deliver that. So our players are capable of scoring goals, and there will come a point they will do. And as a team, it's good. We are, I think, 5th ranked in the Premier League by creating chances. So they have to step up. They know that, but you have to deal with that with those pressure. That is the standard of Man United. But our players have the abilities to score goals.
Chris. Hi Eric. You're banned from the touchline on Sunday. In hindsight, the booking against Luton, the other 2 cards you got before that, were they correct, or do you think that more can be done to improve the relationship between managers on the touchline and the match officials?
It's let's say this. It's a ban. And you're not always agreeing with the refereeing, and I think many decisions this season were against us. I saw a list. We are number 18th in the league, but still I have to accept it. And yes, now I ban. It can be an advantage. I have a better overview.
Do you think it's kind of a two-way street where the managers maybe have to not show their frustration as much, but also the match officials need to be more understanding?
Definitely, you have to behave yourself there, and even when they make mistakes.
Laurie.
Eric, what do you make of Everton's 10-point ban over financial fair play breaches, and how much of that is a consideration at Manchester United, the financial fair play landscape?
I can't tell because I don't know the details about it. So why? So I don't have an opinion about that. And of course, it's when I was Everton fans. I can imagine they are very mad. But we can do nothing for it, and only we have to play against them. So we have to match their standards.
In terms of the picture at Manchester United, how much of that?
Pardon?
Sorry, in terms of the picture at Manchester United, though, how much of financial fair play regulations are an impact on what you can do in the January transfer window, for example?
No, but that's not only now we're talking now January, but it was also the previous window and the window before. Was always is that a limit how you in what case you can do business, and so we have to match it, but it limits you in the things you can do.